Welcome back, all. Important developments in Ekurhuleni. The ANC and the EFF in that metro appear to be on a collision course following a strong exchange of criticism between the two parties. The ANC are accusing the EFF of being a supergroup in the mayoral committee and essentially undermining the mayor, who of course comes from a minority party. The EFF says the ANC is being divisive and is trying to muzzle them in government. This all follows claims by the EFF that it exposed corruption in the waste management department. It's all about rubbish trucks. Govan Whittles is looking at this. Govan, afternoon to you. Okay, firstly, the ANC. What's their problem with the EFF?
Well, essentially that they're behaving as if they control the municipality, that they're running roughshod over the mayor, that they're making decisions, meeting today with suppliers to the city without informing the mayor, something that Nkululeko Dunga responded to saying, well, every time a person from HR hires a cleaner, he doesn't need to inform the mayor, so he can meet with suppliers when he likes. But essentially the ANC is saying here that the EFF is misleading the public about the state of Ekurhuleni's finances and importantly lying to the public that there have been waste management trucks stolen from the municipality. The EFF, having conducted that 4:10 in the morning inspection of the depots, looking for the missing trucks, they say that they were stolen. Well, what they're referring to is at least 50 trucks that were written off by the municipality through a resolution of council, which the municipality, or the EFF at least in the municipality, can't find at the moment, and are insisting have been stolen. So the ANC says that never happened. What's interesting here is the acting head of department for the waste management department is the former spokesperson of the former head of the ANC in Ekurhuleni, Mzwandile Masina, and the EFF is saying that she enjoys the protection of the ANC. In fact, the ANC mentioned the acting HOD by name, saying the EFF should stop bullying her. So it does look like there's a lot of politics at play. But what's emerged from this rubbish truck issue is a clear power struggle. And the ANC saying they're a supergroup, the mayor needs to rein them in. Let's take a look at what Johannesburg, who's the ANC chief whip in the council, had to say.
Thirdly, on the issue of the waste department and the false allegation around the lost trucks, we are putting the following. Sensationalism and factual inaccuracies are detrimental to the image of the city and its administration. The African National Congress in the municipality was actually puzzled by some of the statements that were made around the waste department, in particular the false narrative that some of the trucks might have been stolen.
Okay, when he says false narrative, that's one coalition partner saying to another coalition partner that you're lying. Well, how does the other coalition partner, the EFF, feel about that?
The ANC obviously set them up for a spectacular comeback here. What's interesting about the ANC statement is that they mentioned no names. They never mentioned the EFF as a party by name once during that entire briefing. We went to interview Nkululeko Dunga, who's the EFF Gauteng chairperson, also the MMC of Finance, and he went straight for the ANC, saying the chief whip is divisive, they won't tell us how to govern, and they won't try to enforce their style of governance. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
There is no animosity between ourselves and the executive that was appointed coming from the ANC, and therefore the whip must never attempt to even try and create that particular thing, even with ourselves as the EFF and the mayor, by actually speaking that we are trying to overpower the mayor in any sense. We are part of the collective here. We are not going to amuse the ANC or entail or take part of its character in terms of how it carries out governance.
Okay, Govan. So we've got these two coalition partners. We all know that the mayor is from the AIC, a minority party in Ekurhuleni. And now he has to, I presume, what? Mediate? Make a decision between the ANC and the EFF? Do we need to wish him good luck here?
We really do. He's been called to rein in the EFF and to assert his authority over the party. The EFF says that they were granted powers by the mayor when he appointed them as MMC, so they believe they're within their rights to do what they're doing at the moment. What's interesting here is that there's no political forum which can resolve this dispute. The DA and Action SA and the smaller parties have a political mediation group. It's headed by all of the senior leaders of the parties. The ANC and EFF don't have that. Newzroom Afrika DStv saying they're busy trying to form one with Panyaza Lesufi taking the lead there.
Very interesting. Other developments in Joburg, we understand. Just yesterday you were telling us here on Newsfeed about the situation there. The former mayor, the DA's Mpopalatse, she's made claims about the new mayor from Al-Jamar, Kabela Gwamanda. She claims he was a scammer. Al-Jamar got a strong response to that today.
Yes, there is a strong response to that. We should note that Mpopalatse still hasn't laid any charges against the Joburg mayor. She's threatened to do so. 48 hours have come and gone. 72 hours have come and gone. Today, Al-Jamar issuing an ultimatum to Mpopalatse, saying that they're giving her 48 hours to retract the claim that he's a scammer. If not, they'll take action of their own. So it's an ultimatum against an ultimatum. And in the middle of this, Mpopalatse is saying she's still meeting with the alleged victims of the mayor's scams and planning to press charges in the future.
Govan Whittles, thank you very much indeed. Politics in the Gauteng Metro is unboring at the moment.